Welcome back to KickBack episode 3. We are loaded today. Egyptian Super Cup and the ADNOC Pro League week 8.
Big week, big matches, big numbers. Let's get straight into it.
First, the Egyptian Super Cup. What an event. The atmosphere was insane. Fans everywhere. Energy inside and outside the stadium. And honestly, that's what football is all about.
100%. And the lineup of the teams this year made it even better. A proper heavyweight mix. A Super Cup that actually felt like a Super Cup.
Now, coming into the semi-final, despite them saying take each game as it comes, we all know that Al Ahly and Zamalek is the one we're looking forward to. It's a heavyweight match. The opponents were Sirimaka, Cleopatra, and they were at the Hazab bin Zayed Stadium. Trezeguet headed home the opener from a Zizou cross on the right wing. Now, Al Ahly dominated, but right before half-time, Marwan Osman equalized, and I was thinking, surely we can't get an upset. Slovenian forward Gradizar scored the winner, and the coach Jesse Thorpe shifted to a 5-3-2 to counter Cleopatra, knowing they were chasing the game to equalize, eventually securing the spot in the final.
Zamalek, on the other hand, left it close as they faced Pyramids in their other semi-final. I noticed that the whole world was left waiting all the way to penalties before Zamalek eventually won 5-4. Interim coach Ahmed Abdulraouf made so many changes, giving the start to midfielders Ahmed Rabi' and Mohamed Shahata, fullback Ahmed Fatouh and the striker Amr Nasser. All players converted their penalties until Pyramid sub Mustafa Ziko missed the final kick, sending Zamalek through to the final.
Then we had the much anticipated final, and it's not just a match, it's bragging rights.
What do you mean bragging rights?
It's a match where it divides families. It's a match where you get the talk of the town. It's a match which basically gets you having that pep in your step.
Al Ahly versus Zamalek at Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium with everything on the line. With Al Ahly winning 2-0 with goals from Ashraf bin Sharqi and Mohamed Atiyah.
It was the timing for me, and in this game you knew whoever scored first would be able to dictate the tempo and the traps set for the opposition. Ben Sharqi's goal just before the half-time changed the team talk and the coaches and helped Al Ahly set traps all over the field. Al Ahly then doubled their lead in the 72nd minute, and despite the 80th minute ruled out goal, it was pretty comfortable, right?
Yeah, I expected Al Ahly to win because of their record against Zamalek and their dominance in their league. Sirimaka Cleopatra beats Pyramids 2-1 in their third playoffs, and that's a wrap on that.
It's safe to say that the UAE was covered in red, with all the supporters enjoying their Super Cup victory, and Ahly is crowned the champions. And the biggest highlight?
1 billion views in total. 1 billion. The global reach. This is how Arab football is breaking into a different level.
It was a massive success for the UAE Pro League and for the fans who showed up and made the atmosphere unforgettable.
Shout out to all of them.
All right, let's jump back into the UAE. After the international break, week 8 couldn't come sooner.
Khorfakan versus Shabab Al Ahly, 1-0. Shabab Al Ahly still unbeaten in their league, meeting with Khorfakan.
The defending champions are unbeaten versus Khorfakan, winning 10 and drawing 2. They've also lost only one of their last 17 away matches. So was anyone really surprised? Guilherme de Silva scored an absolute banger off the post to win the game. And although they left it late, Shabab Al Ahly have had the most shots this season, 104, but only 6 goals compared to the 20 last season after 7 rounds. And with 3 consecutive away clean sheets, they are aiming for 4 for the first time since 2017.
Shabab Al Ahly this year is still not in their form of last year. Looking forward to see what's gonna happen next, as the competition on the top of the table is insane. Al Nassr versus Al Dhafra, 2-0. Al Nassr was looking to compensate over the previous matches as they were going through hard times.
Al Nassr's form has been temperamental, so this game was important for them. They've lost 5 out of the 9 home matches and winless in the last 7 games, drawing 2 and losing 5 times. If you compare their goals this season to the exact same stage last season, it's 6 goals versus 18 last season. And Al Dhafra, on the other hand, with 12 points, have had the best start they've had in 7 rounds. So they've also scored the most goals from outside the box, which is 3, and Dhafra shots themselves in the foot with an own goal, giving away a penalty, and 2 players being sent off but Luka did convert the penalty and Joa scored the own goal.
Great win for Al Nassr since fans haven't been satisfied with the inconsistency lately.
دبا الفجيرة and الوحدة 1-1. وحدة unstoppable, unbeaten in 27 straight matches across all competitions.
Let me tell you, Omar, Al Wahda head into this match unbeaten in their last 12 meetings with Dibba. 10 wins, 2 draws, while enjoying their best ever league start with 17 points. From 7 rounds and the remarkable 27 matches unbeaten run in all competition. In this match, Al Wahda enjoyed more ball possession, but Dibba limited their impact by staying compact and well organized defensively, consistently closing down spaces and restricting attacking lanes. Dibba are also undefeated in their last 10 away games, 7 wins, 3 draws, whereas they have lost 4 straight home matches and their fewest penalty touches this season. Omar Khribin, after decoding their defense by scoring a wonderful goal, he served 8 goals against them, 6 goals, 2 assists. Sebastian Tigali standing as the top scorer in this matchup with 13 goals, and the overall scoring between clubs sitting at Al Wahda 33 to Dibba's 8. Al Wahda became too comfortable after their goal and suffered a lapse in their concentration, which led to an inaccurate pass from Ogbo in the last final minute. The mistake triggered Dibba counter-attack and resulted in a clearly penalty that brought the match to an even level. For Al Wahda, the draw ultimate felt like a defeat.
A top team in peak form versus a team with no attacking presence.
Sharjah versus Banias. 4-1, Sharjah dropping points again and a big win for Banias.
It's been hard for Sharjah this season with only 7 points versus 18 points last season after 7 rounds. And their last 7 home matches have been 3 wins and 4 losses. So they were missing their star boy Kayo, who scored 9 versus Banias, and it's the fixture the top scorer with 8. They're going through a transition period. Abdelmajid Nimr, who I had the privilege of meeting at the AFC A license, who's got full knowledge and experience, is now there in charge. And Banias needed this win, and with the 3 points are off the bottom of the table. Now, scoring 4 is a big deal for them because before that, the last 9 Banias goals versus Sharjah were scored by 9 different scorers.
Sharjah are struggling as the fans are not happy with the team, who got amazing potential. We wish them good luck in the upcoming matches.
Al-Ittihad Kalba versus Al-Batayh, tough derby, a big win for Al-Batayh, winning 3-1.
Across 6 meetings between the teams, Al-Batayh 2 wins, Kalba 1 win, 3 draws. Kalba entered the match with 11 points, matching the last season after 7 rounds, but scoring only 7 goals, half of their previous tally, while Al-Batayh experienced their worst ever start with just 3 points and 5 goals. Kalba remain winless in their last 4 home games. With the result, Al-Batayh showed confidence, efficiency, and tactical discipline, earning a valuable 3 points on the road.
Both teams are struggling to find their rhythm as they are no easy games this season, but 2 wins in a row can catapult them into the mid-half of the table. Al-Wasl versus Ajman 0-0. With the direction Al-Wasl are going, surely that's 2 points lost in this fixture.
The draw was Sayyid al-Mawqif, as we say in Arabic, the king of the outcome for this match. In my opinion, Ajman stole a valuable point from Al-Wasl, despite playing with 1 less player in the second half and an away game. Across 26 meetings between the teams, Al-Wasl 13 wins, Ajman 7 wins, 6 draws. Al-Wasl entered this match unbeaten in their last 10 home games. 7 wins, 3 draws, while Ajman have won their last 2 away matches, but they never won 3 on a row.
Al-Wasl are all about the energy this season, and at times it looks like they can beat anyone, and at times it feels like they got the handbrake on. This was a classic example.
And the big one, Al Ain versus Al Jazeera, 1-1, a derby we all waited for, but the points were shared evenly and kept Al Ain on the top of the table.
The Abuظبي rivals met with Jazeera missing a penalty and 2 goals ruled out. Was Al Jazeera unlucky not to get more against the flying Al Ain?
Al Jazeera delivered one of their strongest performances of this season, playing with urgency as if they were already chasing the game, while Al Ain, despite not being at their best, managed to take the lead through a phenomenal strike by Matias Palacios. Bruno Oliveira brought Al Jazeera level, setting up a thrilling second half that intensified in the final quarter, where a major refereeing controversy unfolded. After initially reviewing VAR and awarding a goal to Al Jazeera, the referee returned to the monitor a second time and ultimately cancelled the decision. His biggest error came from blowing the whistle before the play had fully concluded, which ignited frustration and debate across the stadium.
So was it fair to share the points, or was Al Ain lucky to get away with the draw?
Two giants of the league, Al Ain is still on the top of the table, and Al Wahda is looking for a chance to take over Al Ain at the top.
That's week 8 wrapped up. Before we close, we want to shout out all the fans. You are the heartbeat of the UAE.
Your support every week has been incredible, and now with the seasons getting intense, your club needs you more than ever.
Get to the stadium, bring the energy, bring your friends, and your voice really makes a difference.
And don't forget, this season we've got massive giveaways: PS5, mobile phones, and even cars.
If you don't want to miss out, follow the UAE Pro League on all social platforms. You might be the next winner. That wraps up episode 3 of KickBack. Thank you for tuning in. We have a special episode coming up on the Emaar Super Cup 2025-2026.
Emaar Super Cup is going to be big. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.